And were things really nice when we had Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson in the news every time we were talking Chicago Bears? Only to end up with the reality that, guess what? All of that to end up with Andy Dalton. Really? Really? Oh my gosh. Are you fucking kidding me? Andy Dalton! The Chicago Bears are signing quarterback Andy Dalton to a 1 year, $10 million deal with a chance to earn another $3 million in incentives, which essentially means you're paying this bum 13 mil. What did I exactly say in the fucking lead up to this off season? I said it in my freaking off season preview, my over season freaking review. I said if Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace cannot get anybody named Deshaun Watson, well, I just said Deshaun Watson. I didn't know Russell Wilson would show up at the time. But I said if they were not going to get Deshaun Watson, hell, if you follow me on Twitter, I said even Wilson too. And they did not trade for one of those two guys. And I don't care what it took to get them here. They should be fired on the spot. Now that won't happen because guess what? The Bears management is so stupid to get rid of them in the first place. Really? Andy Dalton, you're going to put the red rifle with that bum? A guy who's inept, a guy who is just a career backup now, and also a guy who doesn't do anything. His years in Cincinnati, they're long gone. So guess what? Whenever he did get to the playoffs, he never showed up. Dallas Cowboys last year, what did he do? Nothing. Well, a pretty decent enough offense to work with. Then again, you can say it was Mike McCarthy's fault, but whatever. You really put Andy Dalton on the line to save your jobs? That's the best option you go with? Well, screw me. You might as well just picked up Nick Foles 2.0. As Bear fans, we should have seen this coming. We wanted the reality of Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson being on this team. Well, guess what? Color me fucked. Because it's not happening. The one news we heard yesterday from Brad Biggs saying that the Bears are interested in getting Andy Dalton. Lo and behold, they do it. This team is fucking done. This team is fucking done. I called it. I said it. I should have told you guys. We should have got rid of Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace, and we should have started the tank. But nobody wanted to fucking listen and say a tank was not going to happen and we shouldn't tank. We don't know how long that could take. I'd rather know that my team is trash than my team giving me expectations of changing things and making look, oh, we got some hope, and then they only come back to let me right back down to earth, which legit questions me, which legit makes me question why the hell I'm a Bears fan to begin with. I have to suffer with this crap that this organization's giving me and so many other Bear fans that are loyal from the day they were born to the day they were dead. And yet the same incompetence is showing its face again. You're not going to do whatever you can to try to get Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson. And you're going to be like, you know what? Since we can't get him, guess what? We'll just put our careers on the line with Andy Dalton. Well, guess what? You're finishing 3-12. I don't think Allen Robinson is going to sign that franchise tag now. Because now that he sees Andy Dalton, what the fuck is this? Yeah, he's not signing that franchise tag, so you can kiss Allen Robinson goodbye. You might as well start selling the damn defense, because I bet they're probably pissed too. They thinking they might get freaking Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson, and they think their organization is going to do whatever they can, even if it's to ship some of them out to get that to happen. And now the freaking defense is probably looking like the old men they are, like, we got to be a part of this team, the main part of this team again, where we're out there on extended drives, getting our asses out tired, out worked because our offense is inept. I'll tell you one thing. Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace are lucky I'm not in Chicago. They should be counting their stars that somebody does not dox their information and find out where they live, because Lord have mercy. I'm not trying to make any threats. I'm not trying to say do it. But if somebody leaks that information out, you can best believe there are going to be heated Bear fans at their front doorsteps looking and just as mad as they were when Cody Parkey a few years back missed that kick. Well, I guess the only other thing for this Bears season I can expect to is to crap talk them all through the season long on my YouTube videos going forward. And two, now the clock is ticking. You got, I don't know, half a year, and then Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace will finally be gone out of our heads. Congratulations. The tank has officially started, by my opinion. And guess what? It's gonna be wonderful. Really? I can't believe Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace would sink this fucking low. You would think in a year where their jobs are potentially on the line, which it is, let's be honest, you really think that Andy Dalton is going to change that? No, you see, a smart and responsible GM and coach, what they would do is they would admit to their failures. They either should have denied whatever McCaskey and Phillips freaking said, saying, oh, we're going to bring them back. No, they just said, no, this ain't working. You know, you guys need to restart. We're handing in our pink slips, and we're goodbye, gone. And just sucked up their ego and just dipped on the Chicago Bears. That would have made Bear fans happy. But guess what? It was too good. Oh, we need one more chance, sir. We need one more chance, boss. We'll get it right. We'll get it right. Promise you, we'll get it right. Yeah, you'll get it right. So how many more quarterbacks can we add to Ryan Pace's list of failed quarterback talents he fails to analyze? I'm not going through all of them, but man, that's a terrible list. And if that guy ever gets a GM position again after he gets fired by the Chicago Bears, Lord have mercy. The same goes with Matt Nagy as being a head coach. If he ever gets a head coaching job again in his career, Lord have mercy. I will somehow be praying for that organization to take him away from us. But the clock's ticking. You got half a year, I don't know, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, about 6 months. And then you go, you guys are done. You're fired from the Chicago Bears organization. Don't worry, trust and believe. I'll be right there to welcome them at the airport. And I'll be like, welcome to getting out of the border of Illinois. Because you just pissed off so many Bears fans. The next people we need to go after is the McCaskies. And that's what I said. Hit them in their pocketbooks. Stop buying Bears merchandise. Stop buying all this other stuff Bears related. Stop showing up to games, especially if they allow people to go to Soldier Field. Hey, this is one thing. Either you go to Soldier Field and you boo, which I think every Bear fan, and you go and buy those highly overpriced tickets. Boo the hell out of the Bears. Every drive, every possession. I don't care if it's offense or defense. Boo them. They need to know that you made a mistake, and until you get it right, we will not celebrate your product. Or how about this? You do one better. You just don't show up to Soldier Field straight up and do not support this team. Maybe if we hit them in their pocketbooks, they'll realize, maybe we're not doing something good. I can't believe the Bears actually did this. But what do I know? It's the Chicago effing Bears. They're always going to make a stupid move, a very Bears move, like we all know, what we all know and love them to be over the years. You're going to have some of your damn Bear fans be, oh, well, Andy Dalton, it's not bad. Maybe he might actually do something. You have your false hope believers in there in the Bears nation thinking that we can do some damage with Andy Dalton. Please. You're only setting yourself up for disappointment. So join the bandwagon of the Bear fans that are sick and tired and already know where this is going to be headed. Andy Dalton, $13 million. I don't care if it's $3 million incentives and that's not guaranteed. You're paying this guy a bona fide scrub, essentially Nick Foles 2.0. So you got two backup quarterbacks, and guess what? I won't be shocked if they're flip-flopping again between those guys. Wonderful. What are you going to do? Improve your offensive line, and now you're going to be fixed? Allen Robinson ain't going to come back because he ain't signing that franchise tag. Please. He'll probably just sit a year out and be like, whatever. I'm not coming back to play for you guys because you clearly show that you don't want to do anything. Congratulations. Congratulations. You have no receiving core. You have inept at quarterback position again. And guess what? You're wasting another year of what could have been, what should have been. Should have got, see? What did I say? We probably should have fired Ryan Pace after the 2017 draft, to be honest. We should have fired him after the 2017 season, when he made the mistake to draft Mitchell Trubisky over Deshaun Watson and mother effing Patrick Mahomes. I'm taking a nap, and I wake up to this news thanks to my dad telling me this crap. This team is fucking hopeless. We Bear fans do not deserve this mediocrity. Again, I question, why the fuck did I become a Bears fan? Again, this is another sad/dark day in Chicago Bears history. And it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse. Because now, guess what? We don't even know what the fuck we're doing in the draft now. I don't even know what the hell we're doing. So we could draft a quarterback of the future. And if that's the case, then something's going on. If we draft a quarterback in the first round, and it's going to be that type of thing where it's like, oh, you're playing Andy Dalton. If he stinks up the joint, you just put the young quarterback into the freaking fire, which is going to only mess him up, and you just got Trubisky again, potentially. I cannot believe this team has sunk so far, but I should not be shocked that this team sunk so far to this point that they would go to the surfaces of Andy Dalton. I really did believe if your jobs are on the line, you would do whatever you can to get Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson. I don't care if that means risking damn near your future. Your jobs are on the line. And you essentially said, well, here we go. Acting like you guys have job security. And if they somehow come back next year, I'm done with this fucking team. I'm done with this team. Like, I will be done. Like, I love football, but I honestly be tapped out of, Chicago Bears stuff. If they were able to come back. They were able to have a bad year and come back next year. So the streets of Chicago, when it comes to Chicago Bear content, I'm just going to tell you this. It's going to be freaking hellfire and brimstone. And I think this can automatically just now make the Chicago Bears the worst organization in Chicago right now. The Bulls are better. The Blackhawks are better. Hell, those two teams look fucking promising. The Cubs are better. And the White Sox are better. Good job, Chicago Bears, for being the bottom barrels of the city of Chicago. And yet, that city is a fucking football town. What a fucking disgrace. I'm sorry, guys. You have to stand with this BS. But honestly, I'd be at the front of Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace's door until the cops have to take me home. I wish I could go to Chicago. I'd probably fly the first planes to Chicago just looking for their damn information on their houses and be like, what the hell's going on here? Anyways, I'm sorry we have to deal with this crap. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night when you check out the video. Well, hopefully, I have a great day. No, I'm sorry, guys. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully, we don't have to live long with these clowns because they're going to be out. So, Matt Nagy, Ryan Pace, the clock is officially done ticking now because your time is going to be up soon, pinheads.